Welcome to the year-end school monitoring, evaluation, and plan adjustment of Bulihan Elementary School for the school year 2020 to 2021. In behalf of Bulihan Elementary School Teaching Force, headed by our Head Teacher 3, Mr. Tirso Hinar P. Di Maano, I am Miss Judy Ann C. Rosal, Teacher 1, to present our year-end Smepa. Bulihan Elementary School is located in one of the most visited barangay in the whole town, even it's 17 km far from the town proper. The school was founded in 1957 through the initiative of the whole Barangay Bulihan community. It is composed of 8 dedicated and hardworking teachers and headed by a resilient Head Teacher 3 with a total of 237 number of learners. Bulihan Elementary School has facilities that allow learners to enhance their capabilities and provide conducive environment of learning. It is such a very challenging time to face the new normal education from the beginning of school year. However, the teachers of Bulihan Elementary School still find initiatives to offer a quality education through school's good practices. Leading school best practice is the advocacy of Laging Inka every day, wherein teachers regularly monitor the students to make sure that parents and learners will overcome the challenge of new normal and will terminate the idea of dropping out or failing grade. In this time of modular distance learning, we still pursue to promote and support the Division Spotlight Initiative. We have the Project Ihatore, which promotes a good reading habit of learners from kindergarten to grade 6. By this way, students will continuously practice love for reading. And in the field of CIP, we have the Dreamer.com, which is implemented for the daily routine to elevate and attain meaningful reading with comprehension. The mentioned projects were more of reading because we find the need of learners as the result of teachers' home visitations. Both of these projects were done through the thorough guidance of the supportive parents. Achieving the success of this school year is not possible without the supportive parents, donors, and stakeholders. And as part of school's good practice, we have shown our sincere gratitude and appreciation through certificates as our token for their continuous support, because without them, we cannot deliver well the quality education. In following the governance of our school's SIP, we adhere to implement the one parent per sitio during the retrieval and distribution of modules to ensure the health and safety of the school community. And the last from our school's good practice is that the school was also provided with health and safety signages posted around the school, sanitizing kits at the entrance of the school, and perfectly following the minimum health and safety protocols of the IATF. And for the last time, here are the school's good practices of Bulihan Elementary School. We have the Laging Inka every day, Project Ihatore, Project Dreamer.com, acknowledging the donors and parents' efforts through certificates, one parent per sitio during retrieval and distribution of modules, provided health and safety protocol signages, and following the minimum health safety protocols of the IATF. Now, I am going to present the number of failing learners of Bulihan Elementary School, which is categorized and divided as school year 2019 to 2020 versus school year 2020 to 2021. We had 119 KS1 during 2019-2020, while on the current school year, we had 153 KS1. For the KS2, we had 87 students on the year 2019 to 2020 and 84 students from the KS2 level. We have shown here in the graph that we had 2 failed learners last school year. And to briefly classify these learners, we have here student 1. The challenge we encountered was she was assessed as not a reader. So the action being taken were remediations and constant home visitation. While student 2, she was assessed having intellectual difficulty, and action taken were LSN assessment and registration. And fortunately, for the current school year, there's no any failed learner. Here's another graphical representation of the current school year. No failed learners. Now, here I am presenting the number of graduates from the grade 6 level. There were 19 boys and 16 girls, with a total of 35 learners from the beginning of school year, and fortunately, all of them were able to get promoted at the end of the school year. They all graduated through the initiative and guidance of their school advisor. In terms of the monthly MOOE, we were able to liquidate the exact monthly amount of 23,000 pesos with its current liquidation percentage status of 100%. And despite of all the hard work, we still had list of challenges encountered for the whole academic year. First from the list was the printing of modules. Second was the unavailability and delayed copies of KS2 SLMs. Third, since we are located in a very far barrio, we have very poor internet connection, or easy to say, no signal at all. And last, we encountered some assessments of students' work that parents were the ones answering the activities of their children. And as analysis derived, we were blessed to receive support from the local government unit, stakeholders, parents, and alumni. Teachers also find ways how to provide learning materials to still deliver instruction despite of too much delays. In terms of internet connection, we can find another way, but we made an agreement between teachers and parents that we will be able to reach out every time we got home. And for the last analysis, teachers provided more assistance so the learners were able to answer on their own. Here I present the enrollment status of Bulihan Elementary School. On the beginning of the school year, we had 153 KS1 and 83 KS2, with a total of 236 learners. While as we come closer to the end of school year, we still had 153 KS1 and an 84 KS2. We got one transferred in grade 4 during the second quarter, so a total of 237 learners on the end of school year 2020-2021. For the enrollment and dropout status, we had 118 male and 119 female, a total of 237 learners. And we have 43 kindergarten, 36 grade 1, 27 grade 2, 47 grade 3, 25 grade 4, 24 grade 5, and 35 grade 6. Fortunately and proudly to say, Bulihan Elementary School has zero dropout. As we looked at the learners' number of COVID cases, we have recorded one male positive learner from the grade 3 class on the second quarter, with a close contact to case number 108 of our municipality. But the student recovered right after the treatment, and we reached third and fourth quarter with no any positive record. For the teaching and non-teaching personnel, right from the school head to teachers, no any positive record for the whole school year, and we are good to go. Here's the resource generated for the school year 2020 to 2021. The school got in-kind donations amounting to 20,870 pesos and no any cash donations for the recorded school year. I now present the very successful school-based feeding program of Bulihan Elementary School. There is an amount of 112,800 pesos for the first to third cycle. We were able to liquidate the exact allotted budget with its current liquidation percentage status of 100%. There were 94 fruits and bread beneficiaries and 55 milk beneficiaries. However, there was only one challenge in this program, and it's the implementation due to the absence of face-to-face where learners cannot personally receive the nutrition provided for them. However, we are able to find ways how to deal with it, and here are the actions being taken. First, seek the assistance of barangay official for safe distribution of products. And lastly, parents receive the products according to schedule that surely follow the health and safety protocols. As we move forward to the coming school year, here are the future plans of Bulihan Elementary School. In the instruction phase, it is the continuous implementation of the successful existing projects. In the assessment, it is the provision of materials according to the needs of the learners. In terms of learning resources, the previously discussed Project Ihatore and Project Dreamer.com will still be practiced. In dealing to partnership, our regular online kumustahan with the parents and stakeholders will be practiced. And for the health and safety, it is catering the implementation of one parent per sitio during the distribution and retrieval of modules. Here is the school ways forward, or as we classify the school's PPAs. Firstly, we have the Laging Inka Everyday, Dreamer.com, Project M&M, or Matsaya Matuto, which promotes the enhancement of students' mathematical skills, learners' health and nutrition through the school-based feeding program, strengthen schools' personal competence by having lax sessions and attending more trainings, and lastly, parents and community involvement. And there, I ended up our school monitoring, evaluation, and plan adjustment of school year 2020 to 2021. I'm leaving to you the advocacy of Bulihan Elementary School, Edukasyong Sapat para sa lahat. This is Judy Ann C. Rosal, the Smepa coordinator of Bulihan Elementary School, signing off. Thank you very much.